Roughly over that direction is Phoenix International Raceway, kind of a NASCAR race, roughly over that direction. If you search my Monument Hill videos, you'll find some of the ones that I've done the tractor over there. You can see the track from up on top of Monument Hill. Want to get these downloads finished, and the major source of traffic is 115th Avenue. That's they've renamed that Avondale Boulevard. That crossed that bridge into Phoenix International Raceway, and during a race, that can be a nightmare getting down through there. I've actually got caught up in traffic. It's not so much here in the town of Avondale. After the race, there's usually pretty good traffic. A lot of people are wanting to either hit up a motel room or a restaurant or something, which is good for local business. I got no problem with that. Just I don't care to get into that traffic. But anyway, that's roughly over that direction. I'm gonna get one or two more downloads, probably post this video and at home. It's the Estrella Mountain chain. I'll probably do one or two more videos from the raceway over there or Monument Hill, one of those. Some chick wants to scramble up Monument Hill with me. You can do that in 5 minutes. That's an easy hike. Unless you're like 100 years old and confined to a wheelchair or something, then it's a bit tricky to get up there. Short of that, somebody wants to hike with me, or somebody wants to hike one of the hundreds of anybody wants to do a collab video hiking some of the various desert and mountain trails throughout the valley here, let me know. There's a bunch of these trails that I need to hit up in the foreseeable future. It's looking toward South Mountain over there. Can't see the white tanks from this particular spot. You can't see the side of Sam's Club. You've probably seen that a few times, the side of a Sam's Club. Well, Sam's Club and Walmart are part of the same thing. I've thought of this periodically. One of my customers many years ago had told me that his son had been with Samwell at a small group long before Walmart was in existence. And this guy's son had said, well, these guys are never going to do anything. They're never going to be anybody. And he left them. Famous last words. Of course, if you don't know, Samwell had died in a plane crash quite a number of years ago. So it's possible the son might have been in the same plane with Samwell, or maybe he was in a position not in the plane and still part of the company, and Rose might have been able to rise to a very high position in the company. You never know. You never know how things are going to work out. I just thought it intrigued me now and then. I wonder if Vanessa Blank has watched my video yet. I wonder if she's in operation over there. Well, she's never expressed her spiritual religious beliefs, so I don't really know what they are. I'm not shy about mine. Some things I won't share on YouTube, but my spiritual beliefs are not one of them. I'm open to share those. And my sudden fascination with crows. There aren't any here right now. I have found a small container of stale peanuts, and sometime I need to get them over here and just put them up on the wall. Sometime I got time to sit here for a while. We go take you back down to Estrella down here. Actually, to this vacant field that had been. If you go back a couple of years, you'll see where there. I've got videos from where the Maricopa County Sheriff's substation was here. Got videos from when they were tearing it down. Took them a couple of weeks to tear it down. It's just been sitting as a vacant field for a couple of years. It's a prime piece of real estate. You can put. It's big enough to put several acres there. Big enough to put. Now, not big enough for Walmart, but big enough for another strip mall. Of course, we've got a strip mall. Series of strip malls. Part of Sam's Club over here. There's one right here. I covered this in a Vlogmas video I made about 2 years ago. Gypsy was doing a Vlogmas video around Christmas, so I did a Vlogmas video where I did these businesses in here. I did a series of videos on these strip malls where I just walked and covered the strip malls in this corner. There's one further north with the Home Depot. There's several. On my phone, a supplier, Cricket, has got there's about 3 businesses in a. There's a Chinese restaurant over there. You can barely see it right there. And then on the west side of that Chinese restaurant, it's a Chinese buffet. Some type of Golden Dragon or Red Dragon or I don't know. It's a buffet. I've eaten in there, but it's been many, many years. But on the west side of the building, there's a loan place, title loan place. There's another restaurant, a crepes place. In the middle, there's a Cricket phone store. There's a number of small strip mall businesses in through here. There's Walgreens on the corner. I'll watch that race on TV just because I still. At one time, I was heavily into NASCAR and Formula One and Indy. I've kind of gotten out of that, kind of drifted toward YouTube videos. Not only watching them, but being a YouTube content creator. And now having achieved 500 subscribers, say I'm not a tiny channel, but still a small channel. I like to grow my channel big enough to maybe sometime I can retire from cooking my brain out in the sun and making YouTube videos full time. Some chick wants to meet up with me, do a few cold lab videos here in the valley. Not necessarily anything extracurricular or romantic, just make a couple YouTube videos. I'd be all for it. Even if you got a tiny channel, yeah, I'd still do it. As long as we can make a decent video. And I wish Vanessa Blank well in her operation and her recovery and all that. She certainly had some severe medical conditions and problems. Okay, love y'all. Bye.